So people don't believe Bronny's an NBA player. We're going to break down why I think they're missing it, why I think there are things that they just can't see. And then also just looking at this made me think of Kenny Rogers. So appreciate y'all being here. Check out this song. All right, so that's just a little warm up. So on these weekend shows, I'm gonna play a song that kind of just gets you in the mood of how I'm viewing these situations and how I'm thinking about it. And the key to the gambler is you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And what I am seeing happening all across media and podcasts, I'm seeing people double down and triple down on things that they can easily just concede and say, "Hey, I might have been wrong on this," and they can move forward, and they just refuse to. So with that said, let's get to the first clip.
Bronny James not traveling with the team on road games, and Fred, you saying, well, they stay at the Courtyard Marriott. What has Bronny James done that he shouldn't be able to stay at the Courtyard Marriott? You say, well, they fly commercial. What has Bronny James done where he should be too good to fly commercial? The pros isn't about where you came from, how you were raised, what your parents had. Professional sports is.
All right, we're going to stop Ryan Clark right there. My first thing is you have to realize who you're actually dealing with. So to give you another basketball related example, I'm a WNBA fan. I watch the WNBA, and they've been fighting to get private flights or charter flights for the longest, and they could never get them to agree to it. So as soon as Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, basically the fanfare that was going on inside of airports and, people just doing weird things around them, they immediately said, you know what? Caitlin Clark is here. This is before she, broke any records or anything in the WNBA. We got to protect our players. They can't travel like we used to travel because she's too big of a star. That's very similar to Bronny. As much as you want to say he can just fit in and he's just like everybody else, he's too big of a star off the court to just have him at Marriott or wherever place he's saying or flying commercial. It'll just create a hassle, and they'll spend more time just to protect him in those situations. So that's the first thing I'm just going to say. You can't strip everything off and just say, oh, he's just a player, because if you're looking at through an NFL lens, if you're an NFL player, you still travel with the team. You still have the same hotel accommodations as a team. You are not in a lower level of accommodations where your security is at risk. So that's the easiest thing that just think about it. That's very easy, very simple. So we can get to this next clip.